hear it clicking, but it doesn't work. What do you think? Hey! Woo! Perfect. Woo! Perfect, huh? Right there. There we go. There he is. There he is, crazy boy. There he is, crazy boy. We've been out here for the last 30, 40, maybe 45 minutes, and I'm sweating bullets, but it's been really fun. It's been an enjoyable time, and I find myself thinking about the fact that, like, it's moments like these where nothing is really planned. We're just kind of like going with the flow and seeing how things happen that are the most enjoyable to me.
Dada.
Yeah. I've been thinking a lot about what the joys are in my life.
Dada.
The things that bring me a sense of happiness, enjoyment, the things that I know that I enjoy doing, that I like doing, that I need to do to feel happy and healthy and the best version of myself. Hi.
How you doing?
Hey, we're doing good. How are you?
I can't complain.
Good.
Hey, God graced me to see another year today.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah, happy birthday. I hope you have a good one.
I'm trying. Y'all have a good one now.
You too, thank you. See, it's moments like that, baby. It's moments like that.
Dada.
Yeah. I'm just trying my best to remember my blessings and to remember how much that I have in this life, what I've been blessed with, what I've worked hard for, what I've asked for, what I've been given. Baby, come back. Come here. Your truck is over here, not over there. Your truck is over here, not over there. I think the other thing that's got me thinking about this so consciously is that it's summertime. I'm off for the summer. After much consideration, I decided that I was going to spend my summer with my son and really trying my best to focus on the things that bring me happiness and bring me joy and bring me a sense of assuredness within myself and accomplishment and the things that 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I'll be able to look back and be like, yeah, I was doing the things that I wanted to do. I enjoyed those things. I made memories. I did the best that I could for myself and for my son, and I lived my dreams. I saw them to reality. I took my visions and brought them to fruition, and that's just what I'm focused on. That's what I'm trying my best to focus on. I have my moments where I get tired and overwhelmed, but I feel like those days are much less so. And even during the times where I feel like I don't know what I'm doing or don't know what to do or how to do it, just been trying to take deep breaths and calm my body down and take steps forward that I know ultimately will pay off towards the future that I want. So we've been enjoying our time. We had a good breakfast. We played inside. Mama folded some clothes and finally put them away. Decided we would come out and have some playtime. Figured I'd utilize this this tent while I can. You got a cool rock? You're such a collector. I love it. You're just like mommy in that way. Collecting rocks. Collecting shells. It's an acorn. Yep. We will get out and look at them. Right before we go to the chicken farm. We're in the country and we're doing this, Bubba. You see them? You see them? What's that? You see the cows? Yes! Cows! What do you think? I know. They're big. They're brownish black in color. That one has a white face. Say hi, Mr. Cow. Cows go. Ooh. There's cows in the water swimming. What do you think? That guy's staring at us. Bubba's out looking at the farm. I just cleaned my camera lens. It's so humid outside that it's getting foggy. But it's 7:20 in the morning. And as you can see by my earrings, it's chicken chore time. Alright, so at this point in time, all of my chicken chores are done. I've done everything that I wanted to do this morning. Clean the chicken coop, give them fresh bedding, fresh water with a bottle of ice, new food, chicken treats, swing. It's all done. Now, whether they're going to actually use this chicken swing, enjoy the chicken swing, I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see and catch them in action. But as of right now, I'm going inside to make myself breakfast and drink my water and drink my coffee so that I don't die of dehydration. We're currently waiting our turn at the tax collector's office to register the van again since it expired. And we're getting our antique tags. So in the meantime, we're getting fuel boosters, something like that, to help clean out the van. At AutoZone. Now been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours and some change that we've been waiting for our turn here at the tax collector's office. I knew it was going to be a wait. I knew it was going to be one of those situations that are so frustrating, you know, where you have to take your number and wait in line, and it could be 30 minutes, it could be several hours, and today it's been a couple hours, and I'm starting to feel annoyed. How are you feeling? You see that color? It's so pretty. We got to the tax collector's office at 9:44 a.m. That is when we checked in and they sent me the text message. We didn't leave there and get the "thank you for visiting us" message until 12:36 p.m. Okay? And it's funny, it's not funny because I nearly blew a fuse because they were texting me updates and I was texting them telling me to give me updates, and finally they texted me saying, okay, they're available at number whatever, but we're in the car. So I had to turn off the car and put the baby in the car seat and walk into the building and then go through the door, and by the time I got to the counter, the lady goes, "Oh, I just called somebody else. They only give you a minute." And I was like, right then and there, I was like internally, like, you're kidding. I've been here nearly 3 hours and now I have 1 single minute to get. She was like, "I'm going to put you at the top of the line. You'll be called very soon." I said, "I surely hope so." And I was called soon, and my service was great. It went by smoothly and quickly, and I got to talk about the van, and it was somebody who was interested in doing it himself. And funny enough, he brought up Janelle, the girl with the other blue van and the snake. And so we talked a little bit about her, and I showed him my van, whatever. But we got the antique tags officially. I'm so excited. I'm so psyched about it. I feel like the fact that the van is antique makes me feel all the more like connected and loyal, and like I can't ever let it go. And I've always been somebody who holds on to things that are really important, especially when it comes to a big purchase. It takes me a long time to feel secure and assured in the fact that I want to make a big purchase, and then I finally do it. And when I do make that big purchase, it's with the intention of holding that thing forever. For example, I was talking to the girl at AutoZone earlier today because I picked up like a Carhartt fanny pack, and she was like, "Don't buy that, it's too expensive. You should go to the arts market and look at the homemade ones or whatever." I said, yeah, cool. But I told her, I was like, this bag I've had since I was like 9, 10 years old, since middle school. And it was a bag, it's a Vera Bradley bag, and I like low-key begged my mom because they were very popular at the time, and I was like, "Mom, please, I really want this bag, really want this bag." And I remember back in the day, she was always willing to take us shopping, but the rule was we had to buy off the clearance and the sales rack. And so I got the Vera Bradley bag that I wanted, and I have had this bag for over 20 years now. Yeah. And it's funny enough, I have since thrifted matching bags. I have a matching wallet. My backpack matches, like, and so low key, I want a matching fanny pack or sling bag. My camera is recording on my phone now because the camera died. Battery died. The fact that the van is considered an antique and it is now registered for the next 2 years, and I am working my way up to getting it up and running, and like the light at the end of the tunnel for the future of my life with my son and this van and our travel trips, I can see it. The light is brighter, it's getting closer, and this was just one step towards that, and I feel really good. The baby's knocked out. He was so over it by the end of it. So he knocked out on the car ride home. He's in the crib. I'm about to eat lunch because I'm hungry. These are my peppers that I made from the garden. They are sweet pickled banana peppers. They're pretty good. I'm about to eat it with some spicy Thai chili tuna. I was thinking on the car ride here about the fact that I was going to eat this for lunch, and I was like, you know, this would be really good to have in the van for van trips. Quick protein, quick meals, whether it's with crackers or in a wrap. Noted. Open. There we go. Put in. That's it. And close. It is extremely hot, so I'm gonna try and make this quick. But and by we I mean I, am going to put this new license plate on so that we're legal and we can go on an adventure, because I'm starting to get the itch. I'm starting to feel like we gotta hop in this van and just go somewhere, even if it's just to the beach, which I think is gonna be our first trip. That's what it's kind of feeling like. We just drive to the beach, enjoy the day, come back home, maybe eat a snack, maybe not. It really just depends. I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself, clearly. But the point is, I'm feeling the itch to go somewhere, and I can't go anywhere in the van until I put this new tag on. And then there's the dilemma of the car seat. You trying to go inside? Let me put the tag on first and then we go inside, okay? Because we do need to test out your car seat. We got to figure out how we gonna get you in there. Okay? Yeah, I know. You've never been anywhere in the van with me. Xander's been lots of places. There we go. Ready? Good job. You keep going. Righty tighty. Lefty loosey. And we gotta make sure it's nice and tight. Nice and tight. Good job. High five. Don't leave me hanging. High five. Good job, Bubba. Now we gotta do this one. Twist, 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 twist. Yeah, do it. Your turn. Yep. Crank it. Uh-oh. Crank it, crank it, crank it. Do it real quick, and then you can have it, okay? Perfect. She's a beauty. Thank you for your help. Y'all reckon there's gonna be enough space in here for the both of us? Or rather, the both of y'all? What do you think, Xander? You think there's gonna be space for me, you, and the baby? What do you think? Tell me the truth. What do you think? All right, so here's the thing. This van has always only ever had the driver's seat and the passenger seat. Now, one would wonder, where does somebody put a car seat? You know, I feel like in some ways I'm making this a bigger deal than it really needs to be, and in other ways I'm taking great precautions as a parent to make sure that the decisions that I'm making are the best ones possible for myself and my child. And so that's where I stand with this whole situation regarding the car seat, right? Because I want to be able to go on adventures with him and not worry about having to rope somebody else in to bring him. But also, is that even going to be possible with the setup that I have? I think the answer is yes. Now it's just a matter of how, right? Because I could put the car seat in normally. Now the question is, do I put it in front facing? Or do I put it in backwards facing? Or do I flip the chair around and put it in forward facing, but so that it's still facing the back? Let me show you what I mean. These are the options, baby. My glasses are falling off. Those are gonna have to go. Front seat, rear facing. Like so. The other option, the next option, is front seat, front facing, like this. Then the cool thing is that we can move the seat. We could turn the seat around. It's been a while since mommy did this. Where is the turnaround thingy majig? Oh, here it is. There it is. Put the car seat forward facing in the seat, but technically so that it's rear facing. You get what I mean? You get me? You get me? I had this thought the other night. I was like, maybe I need to go talk to the fire department, maybe? I don't want to call the police station because I don't feel like they're the right people to talk to, but perhaps the firemen have a clear answer for me, because I feel like somebody has to know the proper way. From what I've read, you don't want to put a child in a car seat anywhere where there's airbags, right? Especially in a front seat. However, this van does not have airbags. So in a vehicle that doesn't have airbags, especially one that's 31 years old, it's an antique. It doesn't have any airbags, so there's no risk of an airbag inflating in his face. But at the same time, that's a bit scary because, like, if something happens and airbags would be helpful, then we don't have them. But that's besides the point. I can't change that at the moment. But because of that, based on my reading, what I've read has said that it's okay to put a car seat in the front seat as long as the car seat is installed correctly. Now, I haven't read anything about a chair that flips, but this is just my thinking at the moment. I'm open to the opinions of others, not to say that your opinion is like the end-all be-all and exactly what I'm going to do, but this is just my thoughts that I've been thinking, and I figured sharing that with y'all would be somewhat helpful. So let me know. Alright, but we are done in here for today. It is way too hot. You sweating, mama's sweating, Xander's sweating. And to think I'm thinking about taking us on a trip. Where we gonna go? What we gonna do with this heat? Come on. You gonna get the camera? Come on, Xander. Out, 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 out. Come on, Bubba. I paid a lot of good money for this. Come on, my love. We're getting out of here. It's too hot. Come on, come on, come on.